Meghan in despair. Tom Bower declares royal family smile after Duchess tastes her own medicine. Tom Bower has written for a source. Markle's sparkle is fading fast. The crash of Meghan's credibility has been dramatic. Her integrity hangs on a thin thread. There will be many in Britain, not least among the royal family, who will smile with relief that the woman who hit them with accusations during the Oprah Winfrey interview is getting a taste of her own medicine. Not least of her many false accusations on Oprah was her claim no one in Buckingham Palace was willing to protect me and they forced her to be silent. To me, much of the evidence now suggests palace officials worked overtime to advise and protect her. The saga of Meghan's risk of heading towards a downfall has some way to run, but this week saw the first cracks in the walls of secrecy she built over the past 5 years to conceal her true nature. If her case finally comes to trial in the High Court, Meghan will testify against her father and up to 4 former palace officials. She would make sure the royal family is in her firing line. Catastrophic harm would be inflicted upon those she deeply resents: Charles, William, and Kate. The drama, probably best described as a tragedy, started on her wedding day. Stricken by a heart attack, her father Thomas could not fly from Mexico to walk her down the aisle. Thereafter, Meghan refused to speak to him again. Overnight, their lifelong bonds were broken. All his calls and texts were ignored. Letters went unanswered. Isolated in Mexico, the doting father became outraged by Meghan's excommunication. So, he gave a series of TV and newspaper interviews to demand Meghan talk to him, and criticized the royal family for failing to support his daughter. The royal family were aghast. According to Meghan, a senior member of the royal family berated Harry. "Can't she just go and see him and make this stop?" Harry, as Meghan wrote in a series of bombshell emails and texts which were released last Friday, was struggling because the royal family fundamentally don't understand even after she and Harry tried endlessly explaining the situation to them. As may become clear in the months ahead, the Sussexes' explanations to Charles about Thomas Markle's behavior were likely to be inaccurate. A crisis was unfolding. In Meghan's words, her relationship with the royal family was breaking down. 3 months after the wedding, Meghan made an extraordinary decision. Instead of calling her father or flying to Los Angeles to meet him, she sent him a handwritten 5-page letter. In Thomas Markle's opinion, the letter was hurtful and unloving. Meghan accused him of inventing his sickness, being paranoid, fabricating stories, attacking Harry and continually lying. She urged him to stop speaking to the media. Although shocked by her allegedly false allegations and showing no concern for his health, Thomas Markle never showed the letter to anyone. Everything changed when the sentiments of Meghan's letter were quoted in February 2019 by an explosive article in America's People magazine, headlined "The Truth About Meghan." Outraged, Thomas Markle claimed the article was not the truth and defamed him. He allowed parts of Meghan's letter to be republished by the Mail on Sunday. Meghan went to war. She sued the newspaper for breaching her privacy and copyright. The backwash of Meghan's climb down is just the appetizer to what would be an astonishing trial. She could still be saved if the Court of Appeal, despite her misleading the first trial judge, refuses to order a new trial. That decision would cause uproar. A well-established truism of British justice is that litigants must come to court with clean hands. Whatever happens now, Meghan's reputation in Britain is in free fall. But last week, in New York, her sparkle was as high as ever. Just as her self-damning confession was released, the former actress and Harry glided across the red carpet to wow as international celebrities. Dressed in a stunning red gown, the Scarlet Lady smiled and told her many fans nothing has changed, she's still in business. In her mind, whatever happens in London is irrelevant to her glittering future.